There it is. I was wondering why the camera wasn't on. It was because I didn't push it on. Shane, how are you? Well, somebody's here tonight. Well, I just want to answer questions, really. It just, I feel that people join and I don't think they're getting what they need. Because it may not be how you expect it to be, the service we have. And we only charge $20, so we don't, it's not, we don't come out and do your laundry. But it is profitable this way, and that's why we're able to keep grants coming back to members. And thank you for applying for the latest grant, our car grant. And I think we had about, what was it, about 700 applications, which isn't bad for, 15,000. So we got, I guess, 30, 40 people we're going to give grants to. And that's a better proportion than probably any government program you're going to see. Can't hear me. Let's see. No sound. I wonder why there's no sound. No sound. Don't hear you. Well, I'm going to start again on Facebook, okay, on YouTube. Okay. So I'm just going to close down and start again. I think what it is, no, I'm going to close down. Okay, let's go help folks. Let me just figure out the Facebook so we get the non-paying members at least eavesdrop and maybe get some valuable information for them. But really, I plan on asking me a question, okay? Because that's, I think, the best way. I mean, it may, because I think it's not set up the way you would like it to be set up. The government's not set up the way I want it to be set up in order to give you the best service. So we have to use with what's there. And that's the key. And so that is sometimes not the ideal, but we got to use it. So let me get this phone. They keep changing stuff on me all the time. Do you hear me now? Can you hear me on Facebook? Charity, did you hear me? You hear me on my networks, yeah, but do you hear me on Facebook? How about Facebook? Do you hear me now? Do you hear me now? Peace, brother. Let's go. Daddy do you hear me? Peace, brother. All right. Can't get a note. Daddy do, peace, brother. Do you hear me? I got to get a note from somebody on Facebook if they hear me or not, please. No, you're free. No, Charity phone. Oh, okay. So Charity said, let me check. I may have my Bluetooth on or something. I'm going to connect Bluetooth. Do you hear me now? I hear you on mine, but not on here. Why don't you hear me now? No, can't hear you. No sound. Okay, I'm going to try it again, guys. Sorry. God. Yes, and don't forget on chat, here's a bunch of links that I want to share with everybody. As soon as my phone redo. You do that voodoo. Here's a bunch of links for guaranteed income programs that I'm going to put on Let's Go Help. Okay. Okay. Okay, now let's see if we get the YouTube audio. Slowly. We'll get there. I'm sorry. Eventually. Now my other one is is locked up for some reason. Now there, guy got the send button there for all the links. Okay, now let's see. We get on the YouTube. Okay, there live, and I'm gonna end that one. Maybe that was it. Okay, governor gives. Government gives $528 a month. How do you like that? For 2 years, wow, you start a business. Okay, let's see if this will do it. Do it. Jenna, I finally hear you and see you as well. Oh, Charity, you're awesome. I'll be able to do what you're doing, so I give you big props. Props. Yes. Let's see. Audience required, no kids. Select the audience. Take a thumbnail. Okay, I'm going to start YouTube again. See if you, okay, see if you hear me now on YouTube. Okay. And if that doesn't work on YouTube, I don't know what we'll do live. Let's see. Okay, we got a new one live. Yes. Now, welcome, but nobody's on that yet. Well, when somebody gets on YouTube, we'll do it live. But okay, see those links that I have on Mighty Network. These are new guaranteed income links. Okay, there are a lot of programs now that are guaranteed incomes that are popping up. Now they just started testing that idea just a few years ago, and now there seem to be more and more states and cities and counties are using this. And the one I have here I talk about is in Ann Arbor. Ann Arbor, Michigan is giving people $528 a month for 2 years while you try to figure out how to start a business. Yeah, you did it. Oh, God, thanks, Charity. So you do hear me there. That's wonderful, Charity. And okay, we're coming back. Yeah, and so the other thing too, I think I gave you a listing Yes, there's a listing of there are 26 states that are using guaranteed income. So that's why this is going around a lot now. So you got to keep an eye out for that. How do you do that? Well, yeah, there's no simple way to do it. And I just lost you. Oh, there you are. No simple way to do it, except, I mean, tell you the truth, is find help. I think is probably, I mean, you could call your elected officials, they would know too. But it's not ubiquitous. There's no national program. So it's going to be popping up like mushrooms on this. Also, in the link up there, I have, right, the mayor's hasn't doing it yet. My mayor isn't doing it yet. Okay, we'll do the county and the state also. And sometimes local nonprofit organizations do it. And they won't work. The state of Washington has interesting too. For people when you're pregnant in your, I think like in your third month of pregnancy, they give you $1,250 up until age 3. So that's like 4 years almost of $1,250 a year. I mean, something like $45,000 they do. And, you know, they were giving that kind of money before, remember, during the COVID, and that for child credit program, and you know, where they're giving out $1,000 or more a month for a couple of years, and that eliminated a lot of poverty in our country. So we couldn't, you know, convince the elected officials to do that more. My cup runneth over. That's your name, isn't it? No. I see we had a lot of people on on YouTube, and they didn't come back to new. So that's why it's really for members. I want you to ask me a question. What kind of question do you have? What do you want to do? You know, that I can help you, point you in a direction of what to do. I can't hear good. Okay, Charity and Jermaine, Bakata, nice. Samantha Emmons, what do you want to do, Samantha? What do you want to do, Julio? Chris, what do you want to do? Let me help you. Let me point you into the way, and to get stuff out of your head that's stopping you from doing things. Hello, Miss Lasco. I might be getting a settlement in September. Oh, neat. Which I've been fighting for 23 years. I am living on Section 8. An SSI available for me, because once I get that Section 8, I went to the OpenAI to look for a universal income grant. That, I don't know, I haven't tried that. OpenAI may or may not be good for universal income. It can't hurt. You know, you put it there and never can. But universal, I mean, the AI is a little backlog on where they the information. So I don't know. It depends on how, you know, current it is, because these things come and go very quickly, universal income programs. So that's why it's really going to, I quite that I want to do. I just know I want to minimize my pain. I need to get a new house and car. Well, Jessica, a new house and car. If you go to the Monster Grant report, I got a section in the Monster Grant report for both of those. So if you want a new car and a house, it's the Monster Grant. See, I the top 10 answers to the top 10 questions I get are in the Monster Grant. So all you have to do is look at that, and you'll see my 48 years of, I want to pay my way in life. Okay, you got to make some money, Charity. Okay. And, you know, go to the Monster Grant, look at number 4 for getting a car, and number 7 for getting housing. Okay. Now, it's not going to be easy. I mean, it may be easy, but don't count on it being easy, because you're going to stop and you won't get anything. For housing, in item number 7, in the beginning there, in that report, I identify 7 organizations, 7 nonprofit organizations where you live that help people get housing. That's all they do. Okay. Now I don't do that. I show you where people like that are. But when you go to those people, their job is to take you and help you solve that problem of housing. Okay. That's all they do, and that's why you want to talk to them. That's where you don't want to stop searching Google, get those phone numbers of 7 people and call up. It's going to take, it's going to be a pain in the ass. You'll be on hold and all that kind of stuff. But hang in there until you get to meet with people, as many as you can on each one of these items of the 7, and to talk to them about your needs and your income and whatever. See, they're all there for people with not a lot of money. So it's not like going to the bank. Banks only want to talk to you if you have a lot of money. And that's why it's so free. Banks give money to people who don't need it. And that's what the government for. The government gives people money who need it. Yeah. And that's why you can't find them in Google, because they don't make money on it. See, the banks make money on it. They lend you money because you don't need it. So you'll pay in a little extra and they make a profit and buy a yacht. Okay. Now, if you don't have that, oh, hi, Ethel. I listen, eavesdropping on your other ones with Sabrina, and very impressed. Thank you for your help, Ethel. And you seem to know, Ethel seems to know a lot about credit and stuff like that. Is that right, Ethel? I heard you helping people with credit, and there's so many scams with the credit stuff out there. It's terrible. My housing problem is solved. I want to get off of SSI. My body is telling me something. Yes, okay. Everybody should want to get off either SSI or whatever. Now, the way to do that is to get help to get income. And you don't have to get income, go out and get a job you hate. You could get part-time jobs or whatever. Now, in the Meta Grant report, no, not that way, the Monster report. Look in the Monster report and item number 6. Okay, item number 6. Okay. And in the item number 6 in the Monster report, if you go down, it shows you how to make an appointment with a counselor, a financial aid counselor, and to go over your debt and all this kind of stuff. Don't go to the internet and get some of these people that promise you everything. No. And don't respond to anybody who contacts you who's going to save you money or make you money. If they're contacting you by email, by doing anything, they're going to make money off of you, because otherwise they wouldn't do it. So you don't have money. And so don't use them. Please use all the free ones first. And that's what we try to do, is every website we show you will never charge you. I mean, maybe we screw up or whatever. I've been known to screw up. The older I get, the more that gets. But in there, after the make an appointment with a counselor, down a little more, there's how to double your income. Okay. And look at that. I'm having many medical problems. It's stopping me from focusing on things that are huge and time sensitive, like rent and fixing my home. And my people who want to help me haven't been available for 3 months. Okay. You have to keep going somewhere else, Charity. I'm not sure where. Let me get back to you in a little bit. But you got your shed painted, right? And I think, you got to get some income coming in that's flexible. Okay. In other words, if you were able, somebody's going to give you $20 an hour to work, and just when you want to, you do a couple hours today, maybe no hours tomorrow, and things like that. That's what you can do from home nowadays, particularly if you have a disability or whatever. And that's possible. Now, if you go again to the Monster Grant report and item number 6, there's in there. Let me put it in here to make sure that you get the right one. It's an item about shows you how to double your income. Okay. And remember, everything I do is all about headlines. It's about getting your attention. You know, it's clickbait is the going word for that. And so, pardon me, but to fight the internet and all the media out there, you got to use clickbait, or nobody will ever find you. Unfortunately. So that's why if anybody feel I lied or something, I'll give you your money back. I don't. I have to do the clickbait kind of thing just to get through to people. You know, that's the important thing. Here is, okay, Charity and anybody else. On number 6, it shows you how to make, you know, $20 an hour from a home nowadays. Okay. And that's why, even if it's a little bit, so it's, you're not a millionaire, but you're creating income and taking care of yourself. Everything leads to something else. Get on debt and pay your bills for it. Yay. Help with debt and kind of paying for it. Yay. And see this report that's in the Monster Report. Okay. And start, see that gigsindeed.com, go there and look at some of the things that you could apply for to do work out of your home. Or Steady App is another one. Snag a Job is another one. See, these are all sources. None of them will charge you money. Everything about this, anybody who says you can make money if you give them money, run away from them very quickly. Is there a grant to pay back taxes? Yes, Chris. For back taxes, go to number 6 and make an appointment with a financial counselor. Okay. Okay. You want to make an appointment with a financial counselor. Also, and this is in the Monster Report. I'm a terrible typist. I'm a terrible speller and everything. So you're just going to see a lot of crap when if I get to the keyboard. The other thing you want to do is talk to the IRS about an offer in compromise. What they do is they sit down with you. Okay, you can't pay all this. And they do a deal. I mean, we have members that only pay 10% of what they owe. Okay. And that's, oh, you've been working on the offer and compromise? Great. Good. And if you get trouble with them, then you want to call your elected official. If you feel, you know, you got the runaround from the IRS and the offer and compromise, the people who have power over the IRS are your elected official. So you find them by going into Common Cause. Okay. And call me like an official. Say, hey, and it's the same with your state. If you can't pay your state taxes or even the property taxes, you go to them, the people first, and see what kind of deal you can make with them. And if you need something better, then it's the elected official who has the power to do something more for you. And that's, I think it's absurd that the SSA wants people to have no hope in the future. Well, Charity, it is. Most of the stuff in life is absurd to me. What you have to do is just understand what it is and find options around it. Because complaining about it is, I don't know. I mean, there are ways to do that, and you have to do that because it's a federal thing. We have, you know, elected officials are the only ones who can change it. You know, so if you want to do that, I don't think you or I will live long enough to do that. So what you have to do is see what's there, you know, use it or not. And if it can't be used, then you have to go somewhere else. Okay. And that's it. So SSI doesn't want, you know, maybe you can't make as much money or whatever, but you can make something. I do talk to my, oh, good for you. I'm writing to the head of the SSA and the person right under her. Well, that's nice. That's good to do that, Charity. Maybe something happened, but don't count on anything happening, and you have to do something else to solve that problem, because it won't solve themselves. And even if they want to solve that problem, they're not going to get it in time for you to do something, probably. But it's good you're doing that, because they have to hear feedback that what they're doing is wrong. Things that an organization, an agency that big doesn't change that quickly. Maybe there's something. So you're right to do it, and that's good. But you also have to have a plan B and start going on your plan B right now. Now, have you gone to a career one-stop center yet, Charity, and make an appointment to see what kind of jobs you may be able to do, what kind of income and how much that you'd be able to do to get by and do something more. Also, in Minneapolis, did you get the report for the grants for people with disabilities for Minnesota? I cannot apply on my own because I'm outside America. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you got to be here. Okay, great, Charity. Thanks. Yeah, no, if you're not in the States, these programs are for the States. I mean, occasionally there are, if you're an expatriate or something like that, or if you want to start a business in the States, that's what the government does a lot for foreign nationals to come here, and they help you start a business. Yeah, they'll give you office space and all kinds of things. Please get to me some grant applications to fill out. I'm in dire need. Well, George, you have to find the grant applications where you live. There's too many applications. There's hundreds of thousands of them, and they're all different in every way. And so if you tell me what you need money for, this is how it works. I show you where you live are the best possible places where you live to get money for that situation. Okay, George? So tell me what you need money for. And that's the way I won't count on it. I want other people to have hope. Yes, no, and that's a no. That's nice for you to do it. Thanks for doing it. I really appreciate it. But now let's create income. You're not getting enough income to solve your problem. Okay. Do you know where I can get toys for children on a Christmas day? Yes, there are a lot of programs out there. Planning for Christmas already. Yeah, findhelp.org is a good place. A lot of them I see. I mean, we have a list too, maybe 2 years old by now, on free toys for kids and stuff like that. That would be a good start, because the people do it 1 year, usually do it the next year. 20009. Let me see if that. You hear my wife coughing? It's nothing to do with me. She got an irritation. No, that she's been working on. It's not serious. Okay. There's 48 programs I see where I live for free toys. Okay. Let me give you that so you have it. So you can see what that looks like. The Salvation Army. Yeah, they probably do it too. Okay. Charity, let's not solve other people's problems. You have a problem. We got to solve your problem. Okay. So make sure that you call, careeronestop.org. Okay. Call the local office there. What's your zip code again, Charity? I know I should know it by now. I think I visited you 10 times already. Did I come out to your house because you wanted me to clean the windows? I think that's what it was. What's your zip code? What's your zip code? Come on. Okay. Let me see. I'm going to 5542. Oh, great. Okay. We're going to go into Find Help. And see, you got to find the people that help for free. Okay. You've got to get income by getting and okay. Where I didn't put in your zip code. Shit. Man, I'm old and my wife left the tea kettle on. You hear that? I'm gonna go get the tea kettle. Sorry, I got it. That's okay. It wasn't that long. Okay. Okay. Let's see what did I put in the zip code? Yeah. Okay. 55420. Okay. That is a zip code. Okay. Now what you want is jobs. What they have for jobs. Because you need a job, Charity. Okay. In your zip code, there's 529 organizations that help you get a job. You hear that, Charity? 529. 529. Okay. Now let's. I think you have a disability, right, Charity? Let's see. So we could go filter on those. Visit, call, cost free, redo. Sort by income, personal filters. Let's see. Cancer, language, jobs. Yeah. Let me try another one. See, but 500 so that means there's 500 programs where you live, Charity, that help people get jobs. Okay. Now you have to start going through this. Okay. Let's put job training maybe. You want to train or just get a job? I think you should get some skill training so that you get some confidence to do something. 200. Did you hear me? 200 places for skills training. Charity. Oh, I want to help you so much. Sorry, I can't pick you up tomorrow morning. And we go down to these offices and start talking to people. Now, with the 200 people, there's the link, the 200 people that help you with job training where you live. And this is a growing force in our country because Biden is throwing so much money at it. Done some applications last month, but no win. Maybe because I'm not in America. Well, it probably. I've got the best therapist ever. And I think, at least, I mean, we all have different. I can't suggest anybody how to live their life. I can't even figure out how to live my own fucking life. How can I tell anybody else how to live their life? It's complicated to get through. But yes, you're homebound. Okay, that's okay. That's okay. They still want you to do something. And that's what they have training programs or everything. Okay, it may take you 50 phone calls. I mean, that's something like this, you're homebound, whatever. I just did something. Look at that thing I did for homebound. Here's what a great place, needymeds.com, needymeds.org. Needymeds.org. If you go there, and you look at healthcare savings, then you put diagnosis-based assistance and mobility, or what did I forget what I did. Diabetes, disability. Okay. Disability. Okay. Needymeds.com. Okay, Charity, you go needymeds.org. Sorry. And you look under the disability, under diagnosis-based assistance. So these are nonprofit organizations that help people with disabilities. Okay. So if you have mobility problems, right? Okay. I'm going to put disability, mobility. Okay, I'm going to give you the link for that because there's like 200 programs, most of them from demonstrating in and provides assistance technology devices for individuals who have mobility impairment. Okay, provides cash reimbursement for the purchase of adaptive equipment for vehicles to individuals with a disability. I mean, these are people that help you because you have a disability. See, but don't forget, they don't jump out of the computer and tell you about this. You have to do that, okay? And there's no simple answer. There's no straight answer. You found that out already. You called 3 or 4 organizations and finally found somebody to get, your your home repair done. And that was great. Now you have to probably do more to get a job, to get training to get a job, because you have limited abilities. You can't work long. All of that is okay. It's just going to take longer to find something. Don't try to find it, and you find something by talking to people more, and seeing it. Let's go. I wish I could help her. I am BA vocational counselor for individuals. Oh my goodness, Naomi, wonderful. See, am I right, Naomi? Is there help out there for her? And see, okay. Naomi knows there's help out there. Okay, Naomi. I mean, you're gonna make me cry. Okay, if we could get one person to believe that there is help and follow through and get it, and do something that improves their life and the lives of people around them. I mean, there's nothing better that any of us should be doing with our lives, right? I am already crying. Oh, it's coming on me. I love crying. You know why? Because if I cry, then I know something important happened. How do you know? There's so much garbage and false information and all that. I can't see you. Can't see me crying, or can't see Naomi. Oh, you're so sweet to do that. And that's what humanity is all about. We're just here to help each other, not to make it difficult. There's so much. Okay, so Naomi, and I trust. And this is not a place where people sell things to other members. I don't want that. That's why I charge $20 and never charge you anything more, to just be able to make enough money to keep in business and be able to provide the service and the education for people, to help as many people as we possibly can before we die. I mean, what else is there to do? Naomi, you're in that business, right? So what a wonderful thing to do. And that's why people work for the government and do that. I mean, realize that this is the only place I trust people. Well, yeah, I mean, there's bad apples everywhere. You just have to be careful. Just don't give anybody money. and that's the key to all of this. Where are you, where are you, Naomi? Yeah, I love all of you so much. Colorado, good for you. Now that's a hip state, right? That's a very progressive. It's a purple state. See, I got purple on. But Naomi, my heart goes out, and you boosted my heart. I mean, actually, at my age, what I want to do is grow my heart. I mean, I can't run faster anymore. I can't get stronger anymore. I can't do all those other things, but I could love harder, I feel, at this age. Now, that's the one thing I could try to do better, is love harder. and see you doing that, Naomi, and showing others that how wonderful that feels to help is. I think helping people is the most selfish thing in the world to do. But it's I think what we have to fight is capitalism. Capitalism doesn't glorify helping other people for free. So you got to fight capital. And capitalism is good. I mean, I think there's good parts, but to limits, like everything. Ice cream's good too, but to limits, right? And that's very important. That's why I'm here. That is so sweet. Well, Naomi, let me know if there's something that I should be doing different, or you don't think it's right, or sharing things. If getting people jobs, so you only work with people with disabilities. I know we have a lot of disability people on. I just did a report on disabilities. If you see that, if I don't lose you. Uh, um, uh, let's see. Good personal kind of adapter. Yeah, here it is. Um, yeah, now we see this. Um, where are you? Okay, I am with at-risk adults in Chile. Oh, good for you. God damn. You know, you're doing God's work here. We have so much problems in our country. Yeah, look in the that's a report I just did on sources of help for people with disabilities. Okay. And Naomi, I have a report of programs, grant programs for people with disabilities in Colorado. And the link to that report is in there. Actually, there's a link in the description of that YouTube video that of all the states. So you could click that on, and if it doesn't work, just let me know. Well, maybe I could get it for you better. And you'll have access to every state. Give it to anybody you know, no matter what state they're in. I don't mean like a mental state, but what state they live in. Here, let me give you that link and share it with anybody with disability and seniors. It's really seniors and people with disability. So we go state by state, the programs that are available for people that are seniors or people with disabilities, raising children. Where is it? What to do it with Naomi? Really help my grandson. Yeah, here it is. Okay. Okay, here's the state-by-state report we have for seniors and disability. We all have, absolutely. And some we see and some we don't. Okay, that list there that I just put up, Naomi, has a link for every, somebody gave me $10 on YouTube. Oh, nice. Oh, who's that? Ava Rivera. Oh, how sweet of you, Tim. Jeez, that's awfully nice of you. And that, well, it's giving me that warms my heart to think that you did that, and we did something that makes you think, well, you know what I mean. Uh, I get embarrassed. Something like this. Oh my God, I've looked forward to it and I missed it. Hurry back, live Matthew. We need your wisdom. I'm here. I'm here. But that link there, share it around, give it to everybody, please. To anybody you know with a disability, just let them go so they have something to search. Everything in there. What other platforms are you chatting on? Well, it's our membership platform. So if you're a member of letsgohelp.com, that's where I chat. And what I do is the YouTube and try to educate people there. But the membership is $20, and it's all you can eat for $20. That's $20 a month subscription. And we have a lot of live grant training like this. That's what Matthew is still going. And and you can ask us 100 questions a day. We have we have two platforms, one on Facebook and the other one on Let's Go Help Too. And there's two places. I answer a lot of the questions on Facebook, and they don't show until I answer or somebody does. On Let's Go Help Too, we have a question corner you could ask. Naomi, Charity, I will speak with employer if you allow me to guide you, I promise. Not because I know a lot, but because, dear God, I only live to glorify him. Naomi, No, I've seen you around, Charity. Let Naomi to see if she could help. I don't think she's going to charge you if maybe check with us or something before. Uh, uh, Thank you, Naomi. Yeah, I knew you were, but because you know the drill here or whatever. But I don't want to stop anybody from making a living either. But I just don't want to be overt and getting customers from us. But if you use your talent to give it free, and if people really want to talk without any kind of selling, I certainly can't stop that. Um, and don't know how. I can't miss. I can't miss what I don't have. Uh, Ernest, how? Uh, yeah, Naomi. So let me know how I can help you and the people that you're trying to help. Use all our reports. You give them to your people free, uh, and anybody. I mean, your relatives or anybody there. If you remember, share it with everybody else. Uh, if we start getting I'll probably have to cut down. Uh, um, uh, but as long as we're paying our way, then I want to share this with everybody. I mean, I would do this whole thing for free, but my my mortgage guy wouldn't like that. And so, and actually, to me, what I like about capitalism, it shows you if you're doing something of value. If I think it's great for people to have it, but you don't think, see, by giving me some money, then I know, hey, this is a value to somebody. Otherwise, say, if you have an invention that only think everybody should have, but they don't think so, then you shouldn't invent it. We're here to help other people. God is giving you praise now. Good heart equals great blessing. Thank you so much. Oh, Ma. I don't care what people say about you. You have worked hard with the rest you deserve. The rest you deserve. Oh, Naomi, I really can't help in any state. It's about charity, progressing, not the state. Right, exactly. New York is a bad state. Who even called uh, the Hood Washington? I know we have to keep calling, but why are you alive? Thank you. But when we are $500 grant winner back in April for my birthday. But is there anything you can do to expedite a Center Street reporter to me as for New York? Not sure what you're saying, Kenneth. It sounds like you won one of our grants, and I guess you got it already. If you didn't, then you want to email Magic Mary. And send email to her at gmail.com. And now I'm not sure what you mean about, okay, so that was right. No, we can't see you, nor that's not what I'm saying. We feed immediately home repair or rental assistance, quick financial. We are in New York. Okay, we can't see you. A lot of people are seeing me. I was watching on YouTube, but there was no sound. Yeah, Laura, I went back on YouTube and I'm there now. You could see it, but you're here. Same thing. The same tacky outfit. Kenneth, okay. Now, if you're looking for immediate home repair, okay, you want to go to item number 2. I came over here. Good. So, Kenneth, see item number 2 in the monster report. Okay, now when you get that, and remember, I don't know if I put it up on the top. I may have here. I'll put it up here. Here's a link again to the monster. But it's going to take some work. Okay, so when you get this and you see item number 2, all those sources are for home repair. You have to. There's no shortcut to this besides getting on the phone and start calling. You have to call people, even if they don't even if it doesn't look like, maybe it's for only veterans or something like that, or seniors. Call them anyway, because see, your source, your options are, okay, you can't find anything on that list I gave you that has your name on it, okay? But what they do, they all help people with money to fix their home. Okay, they may not help you. You may not be in their thing. Hi, Linda. How to get into the monster? Sorry, the monster. I just put it back up, Linda, above you. The link is there, and all those organizations help people who don't have money get money to repair their home. They may not. You may not be in their market to give money to, because it has to be money. There's rules and regulations, all that shit. But they are your best source to find out where something may be, because they're in the business every day of helping people fix their house, right? And so they've been doing it. They could be doing it for 10 years. You and I do it once, if that. So we're not going to know as much as any one of those people. So if there's probably 50 people in that report that is specialized in that, you go through first and see, hey, is there anything that's sort of close to what I want? Yeah, I have autism and disabled. Okay, look at this other report that I just put in. There's a lot of for people with disabilities for home repair. Okay, and if you look at the video report, the video I just did a couple of days ago, and I have links in the description. Okay, now I gotta find where's the YouTube video. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna get the link from that YouTube video. It's in the Let's Go Help too, but this is easier for me to try to find here on YouTube, because once I get off of something, I lose, and when I lose, you snooze. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Here's look at this video that has, and the links in the bottom of this video has all the links for people with disabilities. Okay, so that's what you want to know. Okay, here it is. Linda, okay. I forgot to get into the monster. Okay, there you have the monster. Okay, Kenneth, oh yeah, I have autism and disabled. We are renters. Well, do you need it? You could fix up things that rent. I mean, if you're getting a grant, you fix it for yourself, and the owner gets the benefit. Yeah, so that's okay, isn't it, Kenneth? Even though you're, because you could show the owner how to get a grant, so you could access your apartment better because of your disability, and they should be happy with that, right? Because you're getting an upgrade for free. So investigate, and you and I are guessing about that. Linda, thank you so much for being so nice. There's grants of all types for the, yes, Naomi. Oh boy, and that's why that report I have, the state-by-state report for people with disabilities. So because there's every state has certain things for their state, so that are different, and it's different in every state. That's why you just got to learn to use this system. It's not easy, and it's not the way you would like it. It's not the way I would like it, but your option is waste time in Google for the rest of your life and get nothing, or to start learning how to use this goddamn thing, because it's just it's a tool. It's like learning how to drive. It's like learning, how to use a computer. Why are these grants at? Where are these grants at to fix the home? Oh, Laura, they're in item number 2. Number 2 in the monster report. Okay. You see the monster report link up there? Okay, and if you have a disability, make sure you didn't download the 50 states for free services for people with disabilities. And I think what's really a good place is, because I don't think we have a lot of these, is if you go to Needy Meds, I'm going to give you a link here on Needy Meds. Okay. Okay. Here, this is Needy Meds. And Needy Meds has a tab on it for, yeah, I forget what the term, everybody has different words for it. But it's all the items for disabilities. And what they have there is diagnosis-based assistance for programs for disability. Okay, and so they have all the nonprofits and government programs, healthcare related, here for disability, cognitive disability, development disability, emotional disability, first responders disability, homebound, intellectual, mental, mobility, physical, senior citizen, disability, and a loved one. That's interesting. Disability acquiring assistive technology, that's very important. Disability veteran. Okay, so all those, you click on one of those, and I will show, here's the link for that in Needy Meds. And again, this is not everything, but you're always looking for these accumulated sources, people that already did the work that I'm too lazy to do. So that's why, I mean, I plagiarized. My first New York Times bestseller, I did not write a lick on that book. I plagiarized the whole goddamn thing, and it became a New York Times bestseller. Isn't that great? But that's what America is, man. It's great. So bring it time, you know, any new Tennessee stuff where I live. I got it. I'm sorry. The elites keep. Yes, Jeff is the bomb. Have a good life. Oh yes, Kimberly, it is. And make sure, Kimberly, you have the. Oh, somebody give me another little tip on YouTube. How nice. Where are you? In Tennessee. Tennessee. Let's see. Let me get you something. Make sure you have the 500 mini grant report for Tennessee. Okay. This mini grant report, I think, is the best work I've ever done. And I probably did almost all of these myself, except with the Mo helped me a lot on this. She was terrific researcher. But here is, I mean, what this shows you, all the best places to start for almost any financial problem you have in Tennessee. So what I've done is go through every state and said, okay, what are the thing of healthcare? Okay, these are the best sources in your state for getting free healthcare or low-cost healthcare, and even dental care, and even pet care we have in there. Okay, so maybe you want a job or an education or things like that. Okay, these are the best places to start for all that. See, maybe you want to start a business. These are the best places to start. Maybe you need help with bills and financial assistance and for living expenses. These are the best places to start. See? And for every state, I mean, see, I think the state should be giving this. I believe I should not be in business. The government should be doing what I'm doing. And I think they'll never get around to it. So somebody's got to do it, right? So I guess it's me. Drop a link, sir. What about in Philadelphia? Yeah, Daddy Do. Where were you? I saw you somewhere else today. Are you also on Let's Go Help? Because we really answer questions on Let's Go Help too. Okay, we don't answer questions except superficially a little bit on YouTube. But we ask for paying customers. So we got to take care of the paying customers first, okay? And they're on Let's Go Help too. So that's what we do. That's how we make a living, and that's how we give out grants. I mean, we just closed the grant for car repair. So we're going to give out $15,000 now for people to help car repair. And that happens the 20th of every month. Now, I am a paying one. Yes, Laura, and a beautiful paying one. Do you find the all smile? How do you find the all smiles? You mean she's around? I forget what her um, uh, handle is on Let's Go Help Too, but no, she's very active. Hi, good evening. I was accepted in the whole home repair program, and when the contractor came out to inspect the house, I was eligible, but the community organizer decided that I was a little bit up in age and my house repairs were too big for the scope of the program budget. I was wondering if that is the same kind of. Oh, I mean, it could be, you know. I mean, if you have a problem with that, what I would do, Clarence, I mean, that's great, you know, is call your elected official and tell them to investigate because you could embarrass them maybe, at least. But this is what I would do. I would make sure that you are not getting screwed over. Or at least get somebody to look at it a little differently. And so complain here. Okay, so put in your zip code here at commoncause.org and find if that's your congressmen and senators have the most power in the system. Work with them to see if they can investigate and see if that doesn't work, what else would work. Also, because you're a senior, you want to check with, because there's free legal help now for seniors, and you could get that at Other Care Locator. Okay, here, give this phone a call here. Okay, go to this website. There's an 800 number. When you go to this website, when you call that 800 number, give them your county and they'll give you the local office. Okay. I had to pull myself together for a second. It's been quite a journey. And I'm blessed to have all the wonderful human beings in my life, like Matthew, Ethel, Tammy, Sabrina, so many more. I love this group. Saved my life and gave me a faith in humanity back. So I just want to say thank you for all your support. I love you all more than I could ever say. Charity, I mean, that I just don't know of a nicer gift you could give anybody than words like that. I appreciate it, and they're the words that make me get up tomorrow morning even earlier and try even harder to find and be smart enough to make this stuff work for more people. And that's what it's all about. I'm going to do this till I die, and it's because of words like yours. And that's what grows my heart. And I feel in these last 10, 20 years I got, that's the one thing I want to grow, and I'm going to keep growing that as much as I can. And it's people like you that will make me happy too. There for you every day. And they come from the bottom of my heart. Well, thank you, Charity. Well, that I dig into listen nonprofit orgs. You're right. The state should, but they don't want anyone to help the less fortunate, just in the inner circle, and talk hate about you. That's okay. God has you. And bad publicity is good. You really do deserve all the praise. Blessing that. Well, that's awfully nice, Kimberly. No, I mean, in the beginning when I did this and I get all the bad stuff, man, I got so much bad stuff, man. I woke up one day and there was 500 headlines with I'm a liar, you know. Yeah, people say what they want to say. You have no control over it. And all I know, I'm making a living. That's great. I'm having fun doing this. and I can help people. So they're always going to have idiots out there who don't like what you do because that's their job. Somebody gave them a shitty job, as far as I could tell. Charity, you deserve a great life with smiles. And Naomi, well, Naomi, yes, and you've been a joy to find. I've seen your name around a lot, so I know. So you're in Colorado, and you do counseling for people with disabilities. Is that it? Uh, when is your name? Oh, the 20th. Yes. Uh, thanks, Charity. You are an inspiration to all of us too. Yes, the 20th every time. Look on the left-hand side. There's Let's Go Help. There's a link for all our grants. Okay. And so you could see them all over there. And there's 3 of them, and we're working on a 4th. We're going to have one for home repair. Look at, we had 2, 3 home repair questions here. And it's not going to be like $10,000. Again, it'll be $500. Development at risk teens. You know, wonderful work. Yeah, my wife just finished a book about, you know, for teens and stuff. She gets teens to be politically involved in decision making. Um, uh, yeah, I'll try to send you a book, Naomi, because that uh, may be of interest to you. Yeah. Well, you guys made my evening worthwhile. You made my life worthwhile. And I couldn't do this without you. What about those grants you said for emergency cash if you needed? No heat or hot water, no bathtubs. Wow, Kenneth. Okay, we'll do Kenneth first. Oh, where'd you send it, Naomi? I got so many email addresses. What Hood Social Services Cafe? Yeah, they're the kinds of places. If you look at this report I just put in, Kenneth, it'll show you how to find all those where you live, okay? And that's it. You know, they're all, Kenneth, William, yeah, but you know, start with that and also findhelp.org. Okay? But the report I have up there, do that. Yeah, me too, Kimberly. But they're still trying. There's a lot. We called and reached out, then waiting for others. Well, that's the game. You got to keep trying other places. If people don't call, you beat on them, and they may never call you back. You know, it's you're gonna fall on your ass. You gotta pick it up, try it again, and it's all about trying. You know, when it doesn't work, because most of the times it won't work. I mean, I've written 100 books. Okay, only 10 made money. So, and I swear every one of those books would be a New York Times bestseller. I got a bestseller list twice, but only 10 made any money. So I know I'm wrong 90% of the time in something that I am good at. I'm wrong 90% of the time. So you're going out to do something that you're not good at yet. Man, you're going to have to be wrong a lot of times. Have they announced the October winners? October, September, what are we in? October what? October 4th? For the I think we're pretty close to that. It'll be in the grant tab, and yeah, I think we got another day or two for the $60,000 grant winner. It comes, it's very sad. Once that money comes, it's very, yeah, it's coming. We need to have a place to tell our life story, and everyone might remember. Yes, absolutely, Kimberly. Um, and if anybody there has gotten a program, gotten some help from a program, and you want to tell your story, and yeah, I'd like to interview you, and then we could share it with people. We know you, but keep trying. We understand. Thanks. We know we're trying. Yes, yeah. Wish I could upload the recordings. We can help. This is Hood. I don't know, you say Hood. What do you mean by Hood? But either way, we got a few calls back. Oh, great. Yeah. No, that sounds like normal. Oh, good. Okay, guys, let me go. I will. Oh, not. Oh, good. Okay, good. Thank you, Charity. Charities. I bet Charity's good in the hood. I love you guys too. Thank you so much for being there and making my life so worthwhile.